Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my July empties. Yes, we are already in August, but I have accumulated quite a bit of empties here from last month. Basically, I finished all these in July. That doesn't necessarily mean that I use them in July and finish them by the end of July. Let's make that clear. It takes a lot longer than a month for me to get through literally anything. So if you guys are new here or enjoy my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when my videos go up. And my disclaimer, if you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, this is not the place for you. I'm a no filter bitch and I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth, so keep that in mind while you're watching. So if you guys are interested in some of the empties that I've accumulated over the last couple of months and finished in July, then just stay tuned. All right, a couple of things before we get started, as usual. My wrist is now doing better. It's not completely like healed or anything, but I can use it again. It's not an excruciating pain like it was a couple weeks back. And so if you guys saw my vlog, you know that I'm doing some home improvement stuff, and that has been halted for the last like 2, almost 3 weeks. I did some x-rays last week. They found absolutely nothing. Surprise, surprise. Normally when I go to the hospital, no one can actually find what's wrong with me, or it takes like an abundance of tests to figure out what's really going on. And if they said there's nothing wrong with it and maybe it was like a sprain or tendonitis or whatever, then it's fine. And if I'm not in pain, then that's even better. So let's get into these products. I don't think I have any makeup products. I think I have maybe like 1 or 2, not sure. But I'm gonna start with those first and then we'll work along the way. A lot of the times when I do these videos, I don't actually include everything that's in my basket because I feel like the video gets too long, but I always want to make sure that I give you guys like my full opinion. I never say honest opinion because that's all you're going to get here on this channel. I'm never going to bullshit you, and I'm never going to recommend something that I personally just don't like or don't use, because that's just the way I am. I'm not going to do that because I hate when people do that to me. I'm not going to do that to you. So a lot of times whenever I have this much stuff in the basket, I'll film the entire video and I'll cut snippets out or products out because I'm like, wow, this video is getting way too fucking long. The first item I'm going to start with is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. I bought this a long time ago and I have to say I absolutely love this mascara. Not only does it give your lashes volume, but it also lengthens them. And it actually holds a little bit of a curl, a lot more than any other mascara that I've tried so far. And I really love the spoolie on this because it's just a regular hourglass spoolie. There's no weird silicone applicator, nothing like that. I just really cannot stand super runny mascara or wet mascara because I have hooded eyes. So I need something that's going to dry down rather quickly, or else it's going to get all over the hoods of my eyes. And a lot of the times it always gets underneath here because my bottom lashes, for some reason, are really long and really curly, but I can't have that, you know, blessed eyelashes up on the top lid. So I really like this because the drying time is very short, and again, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, it lengthens, it volumes, it also separates your lashes. I normally don't repurchase things very often because I always want to try newer things. If I repurchase it, that means I really fucking like it and I really stand by the product, and this is definitely one of them. So if you have not tried this one and you're having kind of a harder time with this wetter formula, I definitely recommend getting the original one in the silver tubing. The next makeup product is something that I shamefully have had for a while. This is the No. 7 Airbrush Away Primer. Now, I absolutely love No. 7 products. I don't think any of their products except maybe one facial cream has really done me wrong. This is something that I've had for like a year, maybe almost 2 years. Luckily on the back of the little container it says 24 months, which means I can have this for 2 years without having to worry about throwing it away or it being expired. But I have finally used this all up. It is completely empty and I really love this primer. It is more of a pore filling primer, but unlike the NYX pore filler that I absolutely love, it is a very light consistency. So it doesn't have that, it does have a little bit of that silicone-y feel, but not as much of the NYX pore filler. It doesn't feel as solid. Okay, so I have a little bit in here, and as you can see, it is almost like a gel texture and it just sinks into the skin beautifully. And once you blend it out, you do get that like silicone-y feeling, but it's just so nice because this is one of the pore fillers, aside from the NYX pore filler, that does not ball up on my skin. Now, in the last video where I mentioned products that I can't stand, I mentioned the Tarte poreless something primer, whatever, and that stuff would always ball up every time I try to spread it out. It would really accentuate my dry patches or catch onto them and then never blend, and it's just really this whole weird thing. But with this, I can feel it absorb into my skin very nicely, and whenever I put on foundation on top, it doesn't pill, it doesn't move, it doesn't really budge, and it also fills my pores, but it doesn't feel super heavy like most pore fillers do. Normally when you put on a pore filler, you can feel it sitting on top of your skin. This actually absorbs kind of like a gel moisturizer, which is probably why I like it so much. Also, this is hypoallergenic, so if you guys are on the struggle of finding a pore filler that you like that is not too thick or solid in consistency, I would totally recommend getting the number 7 Airbrush Away primer, because this stuff is just absolutely great, and a little bit goes a very long way. That's basically all for my makeup products. Now I'm going to go into some skincare that I have here. I have quite a bit of skincare actually. Now I'm going to insert this as a skincare item because that is basically what it is advertised as. I have the Halo Beauty Kiwi Seed Booster. Now this is supposed to be for clear glowing skin. It minimizes fine lines and wrinkles, supports collagen and keratin production, supports clear and radiant complexion. Before I get into this, I'm just going to state from now on, I will no longer be supporting any kind of YouTuber like products that come out, because I am just so fucking tired of all the scandals, the drama, the petty high school bullshit that goes on with these people who are grown ass adults. Like, some of these people are older than I am, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's just not healthy. I'm just so tired of trying to keep track of all the scandals and the drama. Like, is this person racist, or did this person do that, or do this, or hurt someone's feelings, or, you know, their morals are off. I'm just not gonna mention any kind of product from here on out from a YouTuber. I will keep it solely to myself and only to myself, because I'm just tired of it. I don't want to share with you guys products from controversial people, if that makes sense. Now, I don't believe that Tati is controversial at all, but she kind of made a few mistakes last year that are kind of hurting her now this year, and so, you know, just anyways, back to the fucking vitamins. I'm gonna have to say that as much as I love like her palette and her Blendiful, her skincare stuff, like these vitamins, didn't do shit for my skin, like, at all. I took them every single day consistently, and normally with vitamins it takes maybe 1 to 2 months to see any kind of result, but I didn't even see like a dent in my skin. Like, I didn't see it look more hydrated or more plump, or my acne or redness like dying down like some of the before and after photos that I normally see off the Halo Beauty. So for a long time I was considering getting the pink version, which is the hair, skin, and nails version. This is for strictly skin only, and it just doesn't work for your girl here. Like, I have so much acne, and I've seen people with a lot of cystic acne go on this or the hair, skin, and nails, and their skin just looks absolutely amazing. But I just cannot justify the price for the hair, skin, and nails capsules. That thing is almost $30 for vitamins, and honestly, you guys, as long as I take 5,000, what is it, mcg or milligrams or whatever, a biotin, your girl good. So right now I'm on different types of vitamins that are great for skin, hair, nails, biotin, all that good stuff. And so I just I feel like if you got enough biotin and collagen pills, or the collagen, what is that, mixers, like powders, you really don't need this overpriced vitamin. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it from a girl here who has a lot of acne and a lot of skin problems. I just did not see this work for me at all. So next couple of face products, I have some pharmacy products. My best friend actually turned me on to this because she is a fan of the brand. She loves their cleansing balm, which actually came in this little travel size set that I have here. So I bought this on Sephora, I believe on Black Friday time frame, and I just got done with all of these. So these trial sizes, or travel sizes I should say, last quite a while. I still have the night balm and the cleansing balm that I still need to finish, but these two here are the renewing antioxidant hydrating mask, and then I have the lightweight moisturizer. These products are absolutely phenomenal. Now, I am not really into the price point of pharmacy just because it's a little bit more up there, but I wouldn't say it's like super high. It's not super high end at all, but it's just not a brand that I would have originally gone for because, again, I'm a cheap bitch. So I like cheap things that work, or more affordable options that work. So I decided to get this in a little set. And honestly, the honey potion, the renewing hydration mask, went really fast. I love this mask so much. It basically looks and feels like honey with a slight scent of honey. I love it because the consistency is really thick, and what you do is you rub it in and it turns into like this white, I don't even know, like creamy type of texture that you let sit on your face for about, I want to say 15 minutes. And I just love it so much because it warms up, and I love a good mask that warms up because that's going to help kind of pull out your impurities whenever your skin is warm. It's going to open up those pores a little bit. Again, there's no way to actually, you know, shrink your pores. It's all about the pore basically opening and closing. So with this mask, because it does warm your face a little bit, it's going to push out all the little stuff in the pores to get out all the gunk. This actually helped throughout my hydration for the winter time, because that's actually when I almost finished this because I was so obsessed with it. I put it on every other night. I think every 3 to 4 days I would put it on, and by the time I only had maybe 2 uses left, I was like, oh, I need to put it back in the medicine cabinet. I think that it is one of the greatest things for hydration. If you're a dry, crusty ass girl like me, you're gonna need something with hydration that's not gonna feel very heavy, especially after you take it off. I do not like masks where you take it off and you feel like a really weird thick layer on your skin. It's almost like they coated something on your skin. I like a mask that when I wipe it off or wash it off, you can feel the benefits, but you don't feel that weird film going across your face. And this is definitely one of those that will not leave any kind of weird greasy residue after you take the mask off. Now for the Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer, this was a little too lightweight for me, especially in the winter time. So I actually put this in the corner a little bit with the remaining honey mask, and then I whipped it out during the springtime. This lightweight moisturizer absolutely feels like heaven. Anytime I would put it on, it just absorbs so beautifully into the skin, and you actually feel hydrated afterwards. And a lot of the times with these kinds of lightweight moisturizers or more jelly types of moisturizers, I've noticed that sometimes when you put it on your face, there are more parts of your face that will suck in the product a lot more than other parts of the skin. And with this guy, all you have to do is take in a little bit more and just go over that one spot that needs that little extra hydration. And this is just like, I don't know, it's like a moisturizer sent from heaven. I love the light scent because it is so like the scent is so minuscule, like you can barely smell it, but it's almost like that really refreshing with a hint of honey kind of smell. And I just absolutely love these products. I thank my best friend so much for turning me on to these because they are really great products. Now, if you are someone who is as dry and crusty and flaky as me, I do not recommend the lightweight moisturizer. I only recommend this for maybe summertime if you're as dry as I am. Other than that, it's really not going to do anything for you during the fall, winter, and spring seasons, because normally fall is when your skin starts to get dry. Winter is when your skin is dry, and for me, spring is when my skin is becoming dry to kind of healing, and then summertime, you know, I have just normal dry skin. So I would definitely recommend the lightweight moisturizer for someone who is not as dry, maybe normal skin. I would totally purchase the full size of either of these products. So the next products are going to be kind of wellness products, if you will. These products are from Hemp Base, and they were kind enough to send me these to try them out, kind of review them, give them my honest opinion. And honestly, you guys, I really do like these products. Now, can I say that I absolutely love them and would totally repurchase them? We're gonna get into that shortly. Now, I'm going to talk about these guys first. Now, these are the gummies. I am not particularly a fan of CBD gummies just because they always have a really weird, strange taste afterwards, and that really is the same case with these gummies. These gummies tasted absolutely amazing, but once you chew them more and more, you get to that CBD taste and you're just like, ugh, like it's really not that good of a flavor. But with this, I'm just like, and then swallow it because I don't want to taste the aftertaste. But For these being gummies, they were actually one of the best tasting gummies that I have ever tried for CBD products. If you've ever had a CBD product, a straight CBD product with no added flavor, you will know that there's a very green, earthy, just natural taste. Some people might like that, but I'm a really, really picky bitch, okay? I don't even eat salad because I consider that rabbit food, and I just can't stand anything green and leafy. And so anytime I see a product that is pure CBD and I try it, I'm just like, ugh, that is just way too natural, leafy, greeny for me. But with this, it kind of helps minimize that leafy, natural taste, but you have to chew it very fast and you have to swallow it very fast, because the aftertaste, you're going to taste all that CBD and is just not a really good taste. But I will say this has 25 milligrams CBD per serving. So that means in one gummy, I'm getting 25 milligrams. In my regular day, I take almost anywhere from 25 to 35 milligrams of CBD, or else I just don't feel the effects. Again, I will repeat, I am an avid weed smoker. I smoke weed every single day. It helps me function. It helps me sleep. It also helps me relax, especially when my anxiety is through the roof sometimes, and I just always reach for my vape pen or, you know, my rig, whatever it is. So weed has always been a very big part of my life since we moved here to America, and it has helped my body, my mind, everything emotionally, mentally, physically, tremendously. Everything in this video, I will leave a link down in the description box, but the hemp-based gummies are definitely something I would recommend trying because they are more higher concentrated CBD in one gummy than it is with these tinctures here, which I'm going to get into next. I'm not really one to like to compare, but I kind of have to because this is also a review, and I really love the flavor of these. Like, I really like the flavor. I have vanilla almond and I have, what is it, orange cream. Now, I do prefer the orange cream a little bit more over the vanilla almond, but the vanilla almond in my coffee is like fucking, ugh, it's so good. It tastes so good. It adds just a little hint of like that vanilla-y taste, and I really, really like it. This is essentially 9 milligrams per dropper, per 1 milliliter dropper. I have to take 3 of these to equal 27 milligrams of CBD, and so these go so quickly for me. I'm gonna need something a little bit more stronger in CBD just to feel the effects. Don't get me wrong, it's not that these products don't work, it's just they're not enough CBD in one little eyedropper for me. I totally recommend the gummies. Hands down, definitely love these. I do believe you can choose the amount of CBD you want in each bottle, and again, this one goes up to 9 milligrams. So I think with hemp base, as long as you pick the right amount of CBD for you, that you will just have absolutely amazing results with these. All right, so let me get a little sippy sip of my coffee here. I don't know if you guys watched my vlog, but I had to get a new tumbler because the one on my vlog did not have the rubber seal. It was a hot mess. It kept leaking. There was coffee all over my makeup station, which is kind of gross because I have brushes laying on the table. So I threw that one out and I got this guy. I absolutely love this tumbler. If you guys want something that is heavy duty, sturdy, it's not too sturdy because it is glass, but if you want something that's not gonna leak on you, that is just like great for Starbucks drinks, because I believe this is a 20 ounce, but I also love the fact that it is glass. Anything that is glass to me means that there's no double, what is that, like the double insulation or whatever. And in my vlog, I even showed you for the plastic one, it was getting in between the two plastic pieces that are supposed to be the whole thermal type of deal to keep your drink cold or hot. But this, I just love it. It's glass, so I feel like that's a lot more high quality than plastic. Also, the lid has the little, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has the rubber seal there, and that has been a game changer for your girl here. I'm gonna leave the link down below for this. I believe they have blue and pink. I don't know, they might have other colors, but I am absolutely in love with this tumbler. All right, I digress. Like fucking Chatty Cathy over here every goddamn video. Next products are basically body and hair products. These should go by quickly because some of these products you already know about. The first product I'm going to share and not say too much about is the Raw Sugar Moisture Loving Body Wash. I can't even tell you how many bottles of the Raw Sugar body washes I've bought. I've tried every single scent that they have in the body wash. This is hands down one of my favorite body brands. I like not only the fact that with these bamboo caps and every purchase of a raw sugar product, they donate a bar of soap to a family in need, which I just think is incredible. Also, this is very sustainably made. As you can see, you know, everything is recyclable. They're cruelty free, of course, because that's all I have on my channel are cruelty free products. I will never, ever, ever stop using raw sugar body washes. So the next product is the Hemp body scrub from Me Bath or Bath Me. I honestly don't really know how to say this. Is it Me Bath or Bath Me? I have no fucking clue. I was walking through Walmart in the body scrub section because I really needed a new Tree Hut body scrub. I mentioned that in another Empties video if you guys want to check that out. But I am just on this weird obsession with body scrubs because I've been very, very dry lately, like on my legs, especially before I shave. So I try to exfoliate before I shave and after I shave. So let me go down the list of body scrubs that I actually really like. Number one, top of my list, is Soap and Glory body scrubs. Those things are just fucking amazing. The consistency is great. It's not too rough. It's not too soft. It's not too slimy. It's not too solid. It's just perfect all around consistency, grit, everything. Then the second for me is by Raw Sugar. Those body scrubs just smell absolutely immaculate. They will exfoliate the shit out of your skin, leaving you smelling and feeling very, very moisturized, very, very good scented. And I just love the consistency of that. It's almost the same consistency as the Soap and Glory. And then I have Tree Hut, which is like my third favorite because not only is it ridiculously scented, but the consistency could be a little bit more stiffer. And then we have this guy. I love the smell of this. Like I can't stop smelling it. Now it is very, very scented, but not like the Tree Hut scented, if you know what I mean. Now this, I actually haven't looked at the ingredients, but it's very fucking short, which I like, but most body scrubs are very short. Fragrance is like the fourth thing on here, which really doesn't bother me for body scrubs because you're washing it off anyway. But then there's, oh my, I need to start checking ingredients lists a lot more often. I don't know why I don't anymore. There are times where I'm very anal about the ingredients and I'm looking at them in the store, spending 20 minutes. This has walnut shell powder in it. Are you fucking kidding me? There's walnut shells in here. You should never, ever, ever put any kind of nutshells on your face for any kind of exfoliants. That's like some St. Ives bullshit, okay? I used to use St. Ives way back in the day, and there are walnut shells in there. You're literally putting little micro cuts and abrasions in your skin whenever you're using walnut shell or peanut shell or whatever kind of shells they're putting in these scrubs. Absolutely not. I will never fucking repurchase this. I do not recommend you repurchase this because now I understand why there were certain areas on my legs where I would have just one little red mark, almost like someone scratched me. I get it now because there's fucking walnut shells in here. No wonder I did not like this product. Again, love the smell. I like the fact that it's cruelty free. It's very inexpensive. I want to say this tub was like $4, but I do not like the consistency of this scrub at all. Like I mentioned, the Soap and Glory and the Raw Sugar ones are what you want in a body scrub. They're not too rough, but they're also not too soft to where when you put it on your hand and scrub, you're like, huh? Am I even fucking exfoliating? Like, what's going on here? This was that guy. The type of scrubs that I like is when you open the bottle or the tub and you put it on its side and it should be little to no movement for me. That's the type of consistency of body scrubs that I like. I want something that is not going to move around as soon as you tip it over. It's like, it's gonna fall out. No, I don't want any of that. I want something that is solid in the tub, but as soon as I scoop it out, I can maneuver it. I can, you know, move it around on the body a lot easier. I don't have to sit there and try to wait for it to melt down. This one is so slimy that when you open the tub, if you're not careful in the shower, it will literally pour out of the tub, and I did not like that at all whatsoever, because a lot of the times when things like this are in your shower and you're using them, water is going to get inside, and this being as slimy and wet as it already was, anytime I got a little teeny tiny bit of water in there, it would just become like mush. This was probably one of the worst body scrubs that I've ever used. The only thing great about this is that it's cruelty free, it's very inexpensive, and it smells great. All right, last and final product from this chatty ass Kathy, and then you guys can be on your merry way. So the last product is Win. That's literally all it's called, Win. My husband actually turned me on to this. When we first met, he was using this because his hair was really, really long. Thank God he cut it before we even like got together, because him having long hair now, I'm just like, oh my God. I hate it, okay? But my husband is actually growing out his hair because he has natural hair, he's never dyed it or anything like that. He's actually growing out his hair to donate for, I think it's wigs for children or hair for, I don't know, it's something like that. And I think it's really, really sweet of him that he wants to donate the hair. And, you know, they prefer natural, untouched hair more than anything. When was something that he used right before we had met, and I remember the first time when I was moving in with him to his apartment, I would always see this, and I always just thought that it was a conditioner. Wrong. This thing is like multi-use. It literally can do anything you want it to. So this is basically a cleansing conditioner. Now, if you're not a curly or wavy, coily headed girl, you're probably not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about, but this is great for a co-wash. So I'm going to try and break it down Barney style for you guys and really just kind of explain what a co-wash is. Forget about the co-wash for a second. Normally you wash your hair with shampoo and then you conditioner and then you get it out of the shower and then you do whatever else with your hair. Whenever you're doing other things with your hair, you're putting on product and then you get product buildup over time, because a lot of people don't wash their hair every single day, because you shouldn't be washing your hair every single day anyways. So after shampooing and conditioning normally, by day 4 or 5, I want to wash my hair, okay? Because I can feel the product build up on my scalp. Here, down here, I don't care so much because I need as much moisture as I can down here. So even if it's feeling just a smidge oily and it still looks good, I'm not gonna wash my entire like fucking hair with cleansing shampoo. That is when the co-wash comes in. Now the co-wash is basically something that you use in between shampoo washes. So again, if I use the shampoo, say today, for another 4 days, I'm not going to want to wash my hair because I got all this product in to keep it wavy, to keep it curly. By day 4 or 5, I'm going to get a little bit of oily hair. You're going to have product build up like in your roots. It's going to feel oily. You're probably going to start getting smelly and weird. Like, you know, basically you'll use this in between regular shampooing because it's still cleansing your scalp, which is basically most important. Whenever you have wavy, curly, coily hair, your hair is more prone to dehydration. That's why for the longest time, I kept thinking that my hair was straight but frizzy and thick and just a lot of it, like voluminous. In fact, my hair was actually thick and wavy and voluminous. That's why it was frizzy, because I was always using products I shouldn't have used on my hair all this time. Ever since I could start doing my own hair, I've been literally doing it wrong. It literally feels like a conditioner. It's not going to lather at all. What I like to do with this is I like to take a certain amount on my palms, I rub it in, and I go straight into the root, and I just massage the shit out of my scalp because I want this to cleanse my scalp more than anything. Now, a lot of the time, this will take anywhere from, I think for my husband, it takes maybe 10 to 13 pumps to do his hair. Granted, he has thick hair, but not as much hair as I do. I have a little bit lengthier hair than him, and it literally says here on the back, use 10 to 16 pumps for short hair, 16 to 24 pumps for medium length hair, and 24 to 32 pumps for long hair. I basically have to use 20 pumps just to get my entire hair coated in this stuff. And again, it doesn't lather, so that's really, really hard. Again, this is something that can be applied as a co-wash. It can be applied as a hair mask. It can be applied as a conditioner. There are so many uses to this product. That's exactly why I've grown to love it, even though the price point is way the fuck up there. If you use it as a conditioner or a hair mask, the price to me is really not that bad. But if you're using it as a co-wash and you have to use as many fucking pumps as this bitch does with all the thick hair and the amount of hair, hair, then I would say maybe reconsider getting a cheaper option of the co-wash. Unlike many ordinary shampoos, you may find you don't need to cleanse as often. Another reason why I love this stuff, my hair does not get oily or feel like there's product buildup or anything like that until maybe the 4th or 5th day, which is saying a lot. I know there are some girls out there who can't get away without washing their hair every single day or every 2 days. I could not leave the house without washing my hair every 2 days, or it would just be an oily fucking hot mess, just build up everything. So this is essentially a 3-in-1. It's a co-wash, it's a conditioner, and it's a hair mask. So you can do anything you want with this. Love the smell of the Wen products. I love how they make my hair feel afterwards. I just love everything about this product. Do I like the price point? Hell fucking no. But I absolutely love this product for what it does. And this smell, the summer honey peach, is like one of the best smells. All right, you guys, that's all the products. I feel like this video is probably going to be pretty lengthy, but hopefully you guys are okay with that because I tried to include all my empties this time, and I'm going to try not to cut out any empties for you guys because I really want you guys to know about all these products. And so I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for always watching my videos, and lately I've been noticing that I have a few new subscribers and you guys are commenting, and I really love that, so thank you. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when I post my videos. And as always, if you had any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you simply want to talk some smack, leave it all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
I'll just keep on drinking till the sun comes up. Get the feeling like I need your love. Dancing till my legs go numb, till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go numb.